Two custom planner spreads, same theme, different looks. Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I'm working on two custom planner spreads, both of which are going to have the same theme but different looks. So Angie requested a grande vertical spread with squad girls and pinks. So we're going to do that for her. And then Amy said I could do what I want. So if I have the squad girls picked out already, then I figured let's do a squad girls theme for Amy, but give it a different twist. She uses the dashboard layout, and I'm excited to play with the same feel, but a different look for each of these spreads. I have some Mambi, the big ones. What are these called? The big stickers from Mambi. I have these pulled out. I have a ton of Squad Girls stickers. I have some scrapbook paper. We're going to see what we can create. I will put you all on fast forward. I will link everything that I used down below. At the end, let me know which one spoke to you a little bit more. All right, let's go. All right, so let's begin with Angie's vertical spread. This is in the grande size, and I could not pass up using these adorable girls on their floaties. All of the pink was there. It just was screaming summer. I really wanted to use the other large sticker that said Hello Sunshine, but that would have honestly covered up the majority of Angie's spread. And I knew she still wanted to be able to write on this. So I started with those two stickers as the anchors because they brought in all of the pinks and all of the summer feels. And then I'm just going through the Squad Girls sticker books. I have several copies because these are some of my very, very favorite stickers. So I'm pulling any of the functional boxes I can find that I think will go well. Angie does not want checklist stickers, so I have some different bullet point stickers, and honestly I'm going with these because of the color scheme. And so Angie, if you just need to white out the bullet points on these, that will work just fine as well, but the color was really important. I'm also really working on layering and moving the color around the page. She did ask primarily for pinks. I am going to bring in that turquoise color though, just because I feel like it does a great job of balancing out the pink in a beautiful contrasting way. We're going to bring in a little bit of scrapbook paper. I like the squiggle line here. To me, it almost seems like water. I know. It's like how a little kid would scribble water onto a page. And because two of my girls are on their little floaties living their best life, I figured we should give them some water to float on. So I'm going to add the scrapbook paper to each corner of the page, and then we can move our large stickers into place and kind of work around those as anchoring the spread. You can see I already worked to add some functionality to those spaces because we layered the boxes on top of those. We're going to do this turquoise look right in the middle of the spread because that's going to connect the two sides with the turquoise. Loving how this one came together. This one is just, it screams summer, it screams fun. This one feels very happy planner classic, I think you would say, because it's bright and colorful. And I think that that was the happy planner vibe from when they first started. Now they have a lot of different types of stickers and themes and things like that, but this was definitely the original happy planner vibe. All things rainbow, all things colorful. I did not have quite enough functional boxes within the Squad Girls sticker books, so I had to pull from Mojo Jojo Plans as well. I went to the pastel sticker books to find some pink stickers and then bring in a little bit more of that turquoise. Let's do a functional sticker over here. I always feel like that's the perfect place for meal planning. It'd be a great gratitude, setting intentions, all on the left-hand sidebar. And I'm moving the turquoise around the page just to make sure that it's pretty even. And not everyone can be in the water. This girl is living her best life on the beach. All right, I'm going to start moving things from the sticker guides to the actual page. Once I'm feeling pretty good about where everything will go, let's do a double box right here. Love the palm tree. I think it has a big impact. And I'm just having fun layering the stickers. This just felt good to put together. I loved the theme idea. I loved the colors. How cute is that? All right, I'm going to add a few little decorative stickers. Before I get too far, I do want to add some bullet points. I'm going to do them in pink just to emphasize the pink on the spread because that was her request. I'm doing bullet points instead of checklists. I always think it's good to have some lists on the page, but bullet points also, I think, work really well for functional events as well. So like the things that are coming up in your day, it doesn't always have to be task list oriented. You can bullet point the different events of the day as well. At this point, I'm taking a little time to add a few more what I call the detail stickers. These are the smallest stickers. These are just the little moments that make a spread, I don't know, just make it feel very complete. You can have the big main stickers in place, and yes, the spread is functional and decorative, but when you take the time to add all of the little moments, the little sunglasses and an extra palm tree, some encouraging words, I think that's what takes the spread to the next level. And of course, we've got to add the days of the week as well. That is from a Hobby Lobby sticker book. So Paper Studio, something like that, one of those brands. All right, needed one more box. I love this one. I love it so much. Let me know, what do you think of Angie's? We're going to call this the Squad Girls Summer Spread because there is no doubt that they are living their best summer poolside life in this spread. Squad Girls are so cute. I think they're adorable. Again, one of my very favorite releases of all times from the Happy Planner. All right, next up is going to be a dashboard layout for Amy. The dashboard layout is quickly becoming one of my favorite layouts to decorate. I think it is a very, very functional layout, but it's also so fun to decorate. So I've grabbed some scrapbook paper. This is actually the Felicity Jane brand from a long time ago. So we are rating the stash. I cut the scrapbook paper down to 7 inches wide, 9¼ inches tall. It's going to be the new background as I cut out the boxes on this page. And I'm going to have one small piece that overlaps. That's one of my favorite things to do on a dashboard style layout, is to have one of the pages overlap the other. It really, really brings the two sides of the spread together in a very cool way. So putting these two together on this edge is just a little bit, it's like a hint, and I just like how it brings them together. I think it looks so cool. We're going to save this little extra sheet of hearts that is going to have its moment here in just a second. All right, so I'm also going to do a Squad Girls theme for Amy, but we're going to use the Squad Goals sticker book. This is one of the newer, not the newest, but one of the newer Squad Girls sticker books. And I knew I wanted to kind of bring out the pastels. I love all of these girls together. This is going to be definitely like a friendship themed spread. And in order to connect the two sides even more, we're going to cut out these hearts and have them over here on the right side. They connect to the hearts that are on the left side. And we have our little girls peeking there at the top. I figured I really love those girls. We're going to have them at the bottom too. Why not? This is a friendship themed spread as far as I'm concerned. So we're going to have all the girls living their best lives across this whole spread. Now, I did do something different on both of these spreads that I normally do not do on Squad Girls spreads, and that is I used Squad Girls of different sizes, not body shape sizes, but literally different size stickers. So some of the Squad Girls for the last spread were really big, and then I had some of the medium ones. On this one, I'm going to have some small Squad Girls and then some medium Squad Girls. I normally don't do that because I like for the Squad Girls to be in proportion with each other. I sometimes think it looks odd when you have them different sizes, but because I really was kind of going over the top with the Squad Girls theme, meaning there were going to be girls all over the page in all different sizes, that I thought it ended up working. When you only have one or two that are an odd size, that ends up looking a little bit unusual. But when you're just going for it and they're kind of all over the spread, I think it brings it together a little bit more. All right, I've been adding the stitch detailing to a few of the hearts. I did it over on the right-hand side because I felt like they weren't really popping off, and I wanted to bring in a little bit more black. And that is going to be one of the main differences between Amy's spread, which I'm working on right now, and Angie's spread, is that I'm really going to bring in black as a big contrast to all of the pastels. And the sticker you just saw me put down that says "Follow Your Dreams," That was the inspiration for bringing in a bunch of black to this spread. I love the black background of that sticker. I love how it's black against pastels. I think it's unusual. And so that's what I wanted to emphasize on this spread. So I'm adding some decorative moments, but then you're going to see a lot of black boxes start to make their way into the spread. I have the little black phrase right there. It's just, I like that contrast. The black and the peach, that is unexpected, at least for me. And so I figured let's really emphasize it across this whole spread. Now, when you're going to have a high contrast moment like that, you need to make sure it happens and is carried on throughout the spread. So I wanted to add another decorative sticker over on the right hand side to balance out the ones on the left. We're going to add this one right here. And then I'm going to go in search of black boxes. I definitely need to refresh my black box stash. This is from Mojo Jojo Plans. She has the black box sticker books that make all of our hearts pitter patter. I love her functional sticker books. And I probably need to look and see if she has any more black boxes, because man, oh man, I need some more. So I put some black boxes over there on the right hand side. I need to balance it out. We're going to add some more on the left hand side. I'm trying to figure out what color of bullet points I want to add. Do I want to do the peachy pink color? I ended up deciding no, we have enough of the peachy pink. For bullet points, I am going to add in some yellow. We're going to go with this goldenrod yellow. There's a little hint of it in the florals that are with these squad girls. They're just a tiny little hint of the yellow, and I figured let's really emphasize it with the bullet points. So functionality, check over there on the right side. Let's add some functionality on the left-hand side. I'm going to go with one long vertical. Again, I'm running out of those. It's getting a little dicey here with the number of stickers I have in my black box sticker books. It's making me a little nervous. Oh, I love the journaling ones. Those are some of my favorites, but let me switch this one out. I'm just trying to figure out what's going to work best. I do have some double box stickers in the squad goals. This one is nice. And then we can layer a black box with it as almost like a title. Can you see I'm just discovering new ones as I flip through that squad goal sticker book? Yep, if I switch this over here, there we go. She could put the month or the date right there, little title box for this one, and journaling sticker over here. Somehow the black boxes really make everything pop even more. I think it makes all of the girls stick out even more. I just totally dig what they look like. I'm a big fan. And now that I have all of the functionality on the spread, I'm just going to go through. It's the same thing I talked about with Angie's spread. I'm looking for little moments where I can add those extra little details, the smaller stickers, the little just, I don't know, it's that extra layer that I think makes a big difference. And in this case, it's going to be adding a lot of these little floral pieces throughout Amy's spread. All right, so as I finish with Amy's spread, now it's your turn. I want to know, which squad girls spread did you like more? Did you like the summer fun feeling of Angie's spread, the poolside squad girls, or did you like the friendship squad girls over here on Amy's spread? Let me know down in the comments below which one you liked the most. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. As always, I will link the supplies that I used down in the description box below. I do want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon community. You all are the absolute best. If you have been looking for a creative community to belong to and to inspire you, Patreon is the place to be. You can head on over to patreon.com/ScrappyWife to find out more. All right, I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.